Good morning, and welcome to the 11:11 meditation. I'm Mary Dew, and the Zen dogs are here with me too. They're just down on the ground, so you may not be seeing them. Hi, Johnny. Johnny wants to say hi. It's his favorite part of the day, the meditations. There's Johnny. There's Bear. These are the Zen dogs. And we are taking a little time every day at 11:11 to pause and reflect and meditate and stay grounded and stay balanced and stay in harmony. Take a deep breath in, close your eyes, and let's just connect with our breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale through the mouth, let something go. So just drop into your body. If you're sitting in a chair like I am, make sure your feet are firmly planted on the ground, connecting with the earth. Take a moment to lift and spread your toes and feel that connection with Mother Earth, with Pachamama. Wonderful connection. Take the palms to the knees, drop the shoulders. And let's do another deep breath together. Take a deep breath in as you close your eyes. Roll the eyes up to that third eye point between your brows. Pressing the feet into the earth. Drawing the energy of the earth up through your feet, through your legs, to the base of your spine, and spiraling up the spine, up the neck, out the crown of the head. And as you exhale, drawing light from above in through the crown of your head, let it travel around the neck, the spine, spiraling downward, down the legs, back down through your feet into the earth. And allow yourself to drop roots connecting you to the earth. A grounding cord from the base of your spine, traveling all the way down into the core of the earth, and some roots in either of your feet as well, connecting down deep into the core of the earth. And let those roots spread out in all four directions. Sending roots to the east, to the south, to the west, and to the north. To the sky above, to the earth below. And connect with your heart. The heart is the balance between the earth and the sky. The heart is the center of all these four directions. With your next breath, take a deep breath in, filling up with light, and as you exhale, send that light out from your heart. Surround yourself with that light. So what I wanted to share for today is just touching on the idea of clarity, and that's something that's been coming up a lot for me this week. And the idea of getting to a place of clarity, coming out of this fog that we're in right now, with the days kind of running together, and we're kind of off our quote-unquote regular routine, although perhaps we're finding a new routine that's regular. And so let's think about that, because that's something that can help us find clarity. I think grounding is something that can help us find clarity. Balance is something that can help us find clarity. Finding that center is something that can help us find clarity. And when you're centered, heart-centered, all around you is in harmony. And you are surrounded by light. So how can we stay in this space of the heart? Because this is where the clarity is. You get out of the heart space and all of a sudden it's foggy again. But remember, you come back here and it's clear. So my challenge for today, and this is something I was trying to share yesterday outside, but like I said, I had technical problems trying to do Facebook Live on my regular 4G versus on the internet, so I couldn't really go very far, and the video didn't work. But what I was going to suggest for our challenge for the day, for the next couple of days through the weekend, is, and I'll talk about this more tomorrow too in my regular class, Friday Morning Freestyle, tomorrow at 11 Eastern, right here on Facebook Live. But yes, the idea of dreaming the big dream with clarity and how we are going to mold and shape our lives coming out of this. What is the lesson of this experience, and are we getting the lesson? Because I feel like this whole experience, I've shared this before, I feel like it's been a wake-up call. And it's a wake-up call from nature, from the earth, asking us to take a look at our lives, take a look at the busyness, take a look at the pollution, take a look at, where we're really at and what is really important to us in life. And so rather than make it overwhelming and thinking too much about what comes next, I think that rather than go there, can we take a look at this present moment and stay present? Which to me seems to be the key to getting through this whole process and getting the lesson and getting the benefits and the blessings that can be in this lesson. So if we're present, what can we look at from now in our life now since the lockdown began and our time at home? Let's just look at this. Don't worry about jobs and reintegrating and all of that stuff on the other end of this. Think about where you are now and what do you want to keep from this experience of right here, right now. What do you wish to keep? So basically, when we look at it like that, we're basically building a foundation for ourselves and for our re-entry into society or life or whatever it's going to be here. Let's think more about what we want to keep and what we're grateful for right here, right now. What is good about this experience? I'll just share some examples from my standpoint, but just know that yours are probably going to be completely different. But what I'm grateful for is the time in my home. I have been in my home, I bought my home just about a year ago. I did a big renovation, so I haven't really been in that long, and this has allowed me to really settle in, really connect with the dogs, and really begin to connect with the land. I moved in October after a renovation that started in May of last year, so that was a long renovation. I was working on the inside, so I really spent most of last summer inside. Now, even though it's still cold outside, I've really enjoyed bundling up and getting outside and getting into the woods and really exploring my land and connecting with the land around me, connecting with my environment. I've taken the opportunity to declutter my environment, being in it so much. It's been very helpful. This is one of the first things that we did as our homework assignments was to kind of declutter and clear our environment, clear the energy of our environment. So can we take a look at that and upholding the supportive energy of our environment, the peaceful energy of our environment, the calm of our meditation practice? Can we keep that and reintegrate? And so think about the things that are good about this experience rather than thinking about what's bad, or rather than rushing into getting back into the busyness. Don't think so much about what you're going to bring in yet. First, think about what you want to keep. What you want to keep and what you want to let go of from where you are right here, right now. Set that foundation. Firmly establish it. Establish the habits you want to keep. Are you eating more healthy? Are you drinking more water? Are you, doing your daily meditation practice? Are you taking better care of your home because you're in it so much? And those are the elements that make us the foundation to go out and shine our lights in the world. And can we connect with that? Can we connect with the energy of our environment around us outdoors? I've got these woods, and I'm so grateful for these woods. You may have just a small patio, or it may just be a smaller space, but if you have any outdoor space, can you make that space a space that you can enjoy in this spring, in this summer, and the fall? And can it be maybe a different aspect of your home that you haven't necessarily explored, like I haven't necessarily explored? So, bottom line, what I'm saying is just think about what you want to keep. Set that foundation. Once you set that foundation, then you're grounded. And then you can balance. And then you're centered. And then you're in harmony with your environment. And from there, you can go anywhere. And then, we'll think about that beyond that when it comes. But beyond that, you can choose what comes back in and what maybe you decide doesn't come back in because you want to preserve and keep something that you have now that you might have forgotten about or overlooked or missed the magic in it because you were moving too fast in the busyness. Or maybe the sky wasn't as beautiful at night because it was polluted and now it's more clear. How do we hold on to that? That's a big one, so you don't have to answer that today. But think about what you can control. Think about your environment at your home and your outdoor space and this heart space. What we've cultivated here in just a very short time. It's only been 4 weeks we've been doing this, just coming up on a month. And I don't know if you feel it, but I feel my heart has grown and become way more open. And it's thanks to you guys being here on this journey with me. So I see Patty, I see Lee, thank you so much. I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you take the opportunity to get outside and get a little bit of fresh air today and enjoy your day. Who else do I see here? Mary, hi Mary Spindler. Hi. Awesome. Well, it's so nice to at least feel the connection with you guys via Facebook and think about what I've just shared about your environment and laying this foundation so that on the other side of this thing, we come out in that quantum leap into a much better place. That's how we dream the big dreams. Right now, we can't expand into that big dream just yet, but we can set the foundation. So set that foundation. Think about that, and I'll be back at 7 p.m. for the Kirtan Kriya Meditation, day 29. I'll see you then, and tonight is Thursday, so we will also have a chakra sound journey immediately following tonight's meditation. That usually starts about 7:25 p.m. Eastern. Just find yourself a comfortable place that you can lay down, have a blanket, and just make sure you're comfortable. And I look forward to seeing you then. Thank you. Sat Nam. Aho, and namaste.